We're live! How you doing, everybody? Wake up! How's it going, everybody? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my... I won't do that anymore. Welcome to my show tonight. The big show. 8 o'clock Eastern time every Monday night, no matter where you are in the world. TWB, Traveling with Bruce, is live from beautiful Creston, British Columbia, just north of the U.S. border, just north of Idaho, where a whole bunch of beautiful American people live. Thank you, all of you out there, for following me and catching up with me today. We're here to talk about cruise ships and cruise ship news and traveling news and whatever else is going on. And I hope you had a good weekend this past weekend. I enjoyed it. I had an okay weekend. I got a few things done. Enjoyed some sunshine here, which was kind of nice, although the weather not so great. About 40 degrees for the high. Today, a very cloudy day here in Creston of 38, 39 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's not snowing. And it was raining a bit, but it's not snowing too much. But we're hanging in there. Welcome one, welcome all to Traveling with Bruce. Say hi to me. Tell me, where are you watching me from? Let me know what's your temperature these days. Are you going on a cruise? Do you think you're going on a cruise? Do you think that you're going to go on a cruise between, say, January and May of 2021? Or do you think you're going to go on a cruise after the summertime 2021? Not that you've booked one. I'm thinking whether you can or not. Do you think you'll be able to go because of where we're at right now with this pandemic and the virus and the vaccines and all that stuff? What do you think? When do you think we'll be cruising again? I think it'll be summer, fall 2021, just because I think it's going to take that long for the vaccine to roll out and to get enough people vaccinated. We'll see. Also, do you think that going forward to travel internationally, whether you're coming into the U.S. or Americans or Canadians going, traveling elsewhere, do you think you're going to need a proof of vaccination, of having taken the vaccine? Do you think you're going to need that, or will you just need a negative test result, or both? What do you think the future looks like for 2021? We're getting out of 2020. Can't get out soon enough, can we? But what about 2021? What is that going to really be like for us? I'd like to get your thoughts on that and share them with you. There's a lot of stuff going on, and there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in 2020. And I wonder how this is all going to work out. Thank you for being here today. 70 of you are here already. This is awesome. Please give the show a thumbs up if you can. That would be really great. Help the momentum of the show, get a lot more people involved. Thank you, all of you who are supporting this guy, supporting me to keep me on the air. This channel, we have been demonetized from ad revenues from YouTube now since the middle of September. We have not been paid for the ads that you are probably still getting. I have not changed the settings of my YouTube channel to not have ads. I'm still allowing ads to run. I'm just praying that the folks at YouTube will hit a switch and turn it on again to allow ad revenue to come my way. Because since September the 14th or so, we have not received ad revenues. They have been retroactively taken away. The 2nd of October, we lost our September 2-week revenue. 2nd of November, all the October revenue went away from ad sales. I don't control the advertising. I don't put them on. It's YouTube that does that. But YouTube has told me via a computer-generated message back in October when I was going, hey, what's going on? I got some computer telling me that there is some sort of a invalid click activity on my channel. And because the YouTube rules are so one-sided, the partnership program I'm part of, the partnership program is, if anything goes wrong, it's me. If there's illegal click activity, it's my problem. If somebody in Romania is operating a computer system with robot activity and screwing up click activity somewhere, and it comes to my channel somehow, then I don't get paid because it's my problem. I have to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know anyone in Romania. I don't know anybody in the Ukraine. I don't know anyone in Serbia, Kosovo, Georgia, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan. I don't know any of these entities that could be out there screwing up YouTube channels and the internet and the voting systems and whatever. But YouTube has basically said, it's not our problem. You get nothing because there's invalid activity. But yet my viewers get the ads. You've seen ads, haven't you? And Bruce gets 0 for that. So the only income I get now from YouTube is premium watch time. When you folks out there who are paying $10 to $12 a month not to get ads, I'm getting a little bit of your money every month based on how many minutes of time you give me. If you're a sponsor member of this channel, and there are 63 sponsor members, you folks are definitely letting me earn something, 33 cents a day from each of you, being sponsor members, and I thank you so much. And for that, of course, you get 2 live shows a week for sponsor members. And this Friday night on the sponsor member show, Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern time, which is not night, but by the time I get off the air, it's almost night. I have a special guest coming on the show this Friday night just for sponsor members, 3 o'clock. Who's coming on the air? Emma from Emma Cruises from the UK will join us Friday at 3 o'clock on the sponsor member show, and she's going to play trivia with us. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be great. It's going to be so great to have Emma on the show with us Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern time. If you're a sponsor member of this channel, join now. You've got all week to join as a sponsor member. You can join that show with us, and Emma is going to be a special guest of ours. And I am lining up guests after Emma for other shows because I do shows Mondays for sponsor members and Fridays, and I'm looking to bring guests in for both nights from time to time. All kinds of surprises. So we're going to have some fun. At the top of this chat bar that you're looking at on your screen, the chat bar is probably up there maybe, or is it up there? I don't know where it is. You might have noticed there's a message that's pinned up there, that I have pinned up there. That is a plea for help from any and all of you who have been kind enough to support this YouTuber, because from the sponsor members and from Prime members and from those making super chat donations on these live shows, I have been receiving PayPal donations in lieu of advertising money. And it has been coming in from around the world. I have got donations coming in globally from all of you, many of you, not all of you, but many of you. Any donation that comes through PayPal, through that link up there, whatever that link is, any donation of 10 American dollars or more, I have been mailing out around the world these Creston Traveling with Bruce custom-made postcards that I will gladly mail one to you. Thank you so much, those of you who have been supporting me. I cannot thank you enough. A number of you have made donations substantially more than $10, and I really I cannot thank you guys enough. Jen is blown away by all of you who step up to support this little old YouTuber. It is my full-time job. It's all I do. And love following the cruise ship business. All I want to do is go on cruise ships, visit with my viewers, and then when I get home, tell you about the news of what's going on in the cruise ship business. That's all I want to do. It used to be so simple. Up until March of this year, I thought that's all I had to do. Just tell you what's going on in the cruise business and what's happening out there, all kinds of ships out there, all kinds of events, and then get ready for group cruises. And I had 2 group cruises lined up December of this year, February of next year, and I was getting ready to book the next one for June, the next one. Can't do any of that because of the you know what, and we can't get out of here. And so everything is on hold, and I am sitting here in my living room giving you the news as I know it, as I see it, as we're following it, and visiting with you in the meantime. And so thank you, all of you who are supporting this channel any way you can. Also, I do make money if you buy this. If you pick up any merchandise from my RedBubble store, I get a royalty for every item you acquire, whether it's a T-shirt, a coffee mug, whatever. And if you pick up one of these babies, one of these cell phone amplifiers, you can get one of these sent to your house, airmail around the world. If you're in North America, make a donation of $50 American on PayPal. I'll send you one. Make sure you include your address. If you're internationally located, if you're in Europe, in Australia, in New Zealand, you're in Japan, you're in Indonesia, you're in Germany, please send $60 American to yours truly through PayPal. That covers the extra postage. I will airmail one of these babies to you, and all you need to do is take your cell phone and just pop the cell phone right into the cell phone amplifier. It goes right in here, and you turn on the sound, and the sound travels from here, comes right out of here, and just blasts across the room. It's great for the office. It's great for the rec room. It's great for your living room. Great for the kitchen. It's made of solid wood, handmade. It's got a logo on the back, and it's made by Marshall Thompson. If we can zoom in here, we can see there we're handcrafted by Marshall Thompson. He brands his name and in there. Handmade from sourced wood, Creston wood from around here. Some of this wood is from old barns. Some are trees. Some are, you name it. He does all kinds of neat handiwork with the wood. And you can get yourself one of these. These are heavy and they're solid. No assembly required, no battery, no software updates. These never crash. They work all the time, and you're welcome to get one. I have an Anchor logo and the Sextant logo. You take your choice. There's the Anchor, there's the Sextant logo there. There's the Anchor logo there. You can get the Anchor logo in a dark colored wood or in the light colored, whatever you want. But the Sextant I only have in the light color. I think I only have one available, or two maybe. You let me know if you want. Just place your order in the PayPal donate thing. And thank you so much. Speaking of donations, a couple have already come in. This is not a fundraising show, but I appreciate these so much. Thank you. A couple of donations have just landed. We've got one here from Jeff. Jeff Destrop. Got your donation, and there's a postcard coming your way because you've exceeded $10 American, or at least matched it. And we've got another one that looks like it might have come in. I'm not sure. I'm watching for that. Thank you, all of you out there who are considering making a donation to this channel, keeping me on the air. I cannot thank you enough, although I will try as hard as I can, because it means the world to us that you folks would actually do a donation to someone you've never met in person, who's just talking on a computer in his living room in Creston, British Columbia. It really means a lot. Thomas, looks like Thomas LeConte from the Villages in Florida. I got your donation, and you got a postcard. My friend, there's a postcard coming your way from Jen and I, mainly me. But thank you, both of you, already. We've only just started the show. This is awesome. Thank you, guys, for that. It is very much appreciated. Let me put my biggest iPhone back here with my show on there, so make sure I can see the comments coming through, make sure everything's working out. News today, Disney Cruise Lines has joined the fray in canceling, delaying their restart. Disney has now joined Princess, that has delayed their cruises until Princess is going till at least the end of March, April 1. Holland America, they announced until April 1, they're not sailing. Now Disney is canceling cruises December and January. They're not going to start until at least February 1. I think it's going to go longer than that, but for now, they've gone till February 1. They announced that today. The CDC announced over the weekend, they made an announcement, and I think they were, how do I say this? They wanted to make this announcement earlier, I think, but they were delayed until Saturday morning to make this announcement. And I think that the reason they were delayed until Saturday morning to make this health announcement was because of interference from the administration, the outgoing administration. They have come out and said to the world at large, but to Americans in particular, because it's American taxpayers that are paying these doctors and scientists and researchers, don't go sailing. Don't get on a cruise ship. Don't get on any vessel whatsoever. Even a 100 large vessel, do not go on a sailing holiday. No river cruises, period. Don't go anywhere on a cruise, anywhere in the world if you can right now. Do not do it. It is unsafe to do so. They're also recommending not to travel for Thanksgiving, but a lot of Americans are ignoring that ruling or that suggestion. It's not a ruling, and they're going anyway. But back to the cruise thing. Saturday, this announcement comes out. Had this announcement been made a year ago, in November of 2019, had the CDC come out with an announcement of this magnitude and this complete scope to say, do not travel, do not go on a cruise ship, for your lives depend on it. This would have made worldwide headlines. This would have been the top announcement globally. Every newspaper in Britain would be covering it. Every television station around the world would be covering. This would be news on everybody's vlog page. This would have been worldwide. But this announcement was released on Saturday at the behest of the administration, because they didn't want this out on Friday on a news day. Gosh, no. So it came out on a Saturday, and it got picked up. It did get picked up by a number of the news outlets out there, and some of the vloggers that you follow, they picked up the story. I'm mentioning it today, but what they really wanted to do is they also wanted to tell you that they've reimposed the no sail order, but they can't do that. They're not allowed to do that. They're being watched and being told what to do by the outgoing administration. Something tells me that on the 21st of January, this entity will be back to normal, that this agency will have its autonomy back, will be instructed by the new administration, do what you do best, protect Americans, and it's all good. And keep us posted. We're not going to tell you what to do. You're going to tell us what to tell the American people what to do. And look for a brand new no sail order to be issued within hours of the new administration coming into power. And that is why these cruise lines are canceling cruises. They're delaying their cruises. Henrik Jensen, thank you so much. I just saw it come in. PayPal donation. A postcard is coming to you. Thank you, Henrik. Look for the new administration to reimpose, or the CDC to reimpose, a no sail order, and these cruise lines will just systematically keep doing what they're doing. They already know it's coming. It's coming. There will not be sailings in America for quite some time. And the answer as to when I think we will sail will be once everyone can get vaccinated. That's when we'll start sailing again, when the vaccinations occur. When will that happen? You tell me. Where are you in the world? I'm in Canada. I know that I will be able to get a vaccine. I will be vaccinated by my health authorities here at no charge. It'll cost me $0. It'll be free. It'll be a government of Canada, government of British Columbia, government of Alberta, all the provinces. That'll be covered for free for all Canadians, because the government knows it's cheaper to pay for the vaccine, to get everyone vaccinated in the country for free, because we've got to stop this damn thing. If we don't stop this, it'll cost us billions in lost taxation. The governments will make more money vaccinating its population than having them pay for it. Because if you make people pay for it, fewer people will get it. And if fewer people will get it, there are enough hosts around for the vaccine to visit. In the US, I don't know how it's going to work. I'm hoping the American government will cover the cost of the vaccine for free for all Americans. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's a statewide thing. It could be. We'll have to find out. Europe, I'm certain it's free. It'll be paid for by the governments. No European will have to pay for the vaccine. I'm praying that the rest of the world will be vaccinated. I am pretty sure There are a number of very high-profile philanthropists, that's the word, rich people. There are a number of very well-to-do people who are taking it upon themselves to ensure that the vaccine will be spread across the planet so that theoretically, hopefully, virtually all of mankind will be covered. I'm praying for that. You better be praying for it as people out in the world out there, because if the rest of the world doesn't get vaccinated, we've got this problem. We've got this problem forevermore. This thing has to be knocked off, and we got to hope that the vaccine is not, is effective and is not filled with side effects, that we can tolerate the side effects if there are any. I'm just hoping for the best, and let's see what happens. Anyway, my guess is that all travel to and from North America and Europe and elsewhere will be subject to you, if you are looking to travel to Australia or Japan or China or Europe, Africa, the Middle East, Canada, South America, North America. If you want to travel anywhere, my guess is you're going to need proof of vaccination, probably by springtime of next year, by then or later. You'll be able to provide proof that you've been vaccinated. You might need proof that you've not only tested negative on a COVID test, but you might also need the virus as well, the vaccine as well. So you need the vaccine and a negative test certified with your passport to be able to enter a foreign country. And that means for cruisers, if you're coming to the United States to catch a cruise, or if you're an American or a Canadian going to Europe to catch a cruise, you're going to need both in hand to be able to get out, to get over there, and to be able to get on the ship. That is my hunch. That is my guess. That is the vibe I'm picking up. That is the feeling I'm getting to sense. And I think that's the way it's going to go down. And the anti-vaxxers are going to be grounded, and they're vulnerable. They're going to be vulnerable. And unfortunately, I do not know. I'm hearing more reports from time to time about how the virus is mutating into various strains. And just like the flu has over decades, these diseases keep reinventing themselves. And the hope I have, I'm crossing my fingers, that these vaccines coming out, the initial vaccines and subsequent follow-up vaccines, will stay ahead of it, will be on top of it and stay ahead of it, so that when we get vaccinated the next year, we're covered again, because it could well be it's a one-trick pony. I don't know. We're going to have to see what comes of it. I'm praying for the best for all of us. We'll see what happens. Anyway, there's the CDC news. The CDC, they're saying don't travel for Thanksgiving. Stay where you are. Christmas coming up, you might have to stay where you are. The vaccine will not be out in enough numbers to make a difference. And so these counts could go sky high. We think they're high now. We think that the Americans are approaching 200,000 cases a day. You think that's high? The experts are saying double it. It could get to that level or worse. That's 12 million a month of cases. That is bad news. In Canada, they are talking about 10,000 cases a day or more. We can't believe it up here because the entire country was sitting at 400 or 500 cases a day in the summertime. We reached 1,000 cases a day a little while ago. Now we're pushing 4,000 or 5,000 cases a day. Even in Canada, the disease is running rampant. It is easily caught by a host. Easily caught. If the virus somehow gets to you, it embeds itself very efficiently and effectively, and you don't know you have it for a while, and then you're a super spreader. And that's the problem. There are super spreaders amongst us who don't know that they are super spreaders. They feel fine. No temperature, no cough, no sore throat, all is well. And they're infecting people unbeknownst to them, and it's happening around the world right now. This vaccine cannot come soon enough. Other cruise news to mention, cruise lines have been raising money because they know they need it. They're going to need more money than they thought they needed 6 months ago. back at the beginning of this whole deal, the cruise lines decided to just tap their existing credit lines and just have cash on hand about $1 billion each. They figured that would be enough. As each month went by, the cruise lines were burning more than $1 billion a month in cash, and they were running out of money. And so they came to the markets to raise cash, and Royal Caribbean and Carnival and Norwegian and everyone else out there has been raising money. Some of them raising money publicly, like publicly traded companies do, and then the companies raising privately, like private companies do. And in the last 6 weeks, Carnival has raised $4.5 billion in fresh cash by way of selling stock, by way of selling secured bonds, and now unsecured bonds, convertible bonds, bonds that will convert into stock because the shareholders are just getting diluted by Carnival right now, left, right, and center. There are billions of dollars needed by the cruise lines. Carnival has 9 different cruise lines. 9. They have to fund these guys. Like I said, when Princess announces they're not cruising until April, Holland America not cruising until April, that means these ships that they have got to be paid for payment-wise, insured, staffed, they're running, maintained, and they have to get ready to sail someday. Carnival has a bigger problem than anyone else because Carnival has to satisfy a federal judge in Miami with regard to the environmental fines that they've been nailed with. The $40 million fine with the $20 million additional fine. They're on probation with a court in Miami, federal court, and they need a 30-day, they have to apply for each of their ships separately for a certificate to be allowed to use their ships for paying passengers. And they are coming up. Rebecca Hansen-Reimer, thank you, Rebecca. Sextant cell phone amplifier is on its way to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your donation to the channel. Just saw it pop over my phone here. Thank you very much. One of the sextants is gone, and I will autograph it. I'll have Jen autograph it for you, and we'll get it out to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your donation. Like I said, these cruise lines, Carnival has to appease the federal court, and then all cruise lines have to appease the CDC with a health certificate. But I can tell you, I am 99% sure that on January the 21st, 2021, the CDC will change the rules again, because the White House and the new administration will transfer power back to the CDC and will say to their agency, you do what you got to do. And the same thing will happen with the Housing Authority, the Homeland Security Department, all the cabinet positions. They will be given their authority back by the new administration to do what they're supposed to do on behalf of the American people. And we'll kind of get back to a more normal setting there. But for cruisers, what does it mean? We're not going on a cruise ship. We're not going to go on a cruise ship in January. We're not going to be on a cruise ship in February. We're going to need to be vaccinated before we can even think about getting on a cruise, which means the cruise lines, they will not be doing test cruising. I can't see it happening. I cannot see it happening that there'll be test cruises. I just don't. There's 100,000 people want to go. Great. That's great. I'm sure there's 1 million who would like to go for a free cruise. I don't see them happening. I just can't imagine it happening. A little cruise ship went out of Bridgetown, Barbados 2 weeks ago for a 1-week cruise. Everyone was tested before they got on an airplane. Everyone was tested before they got on the ship. They were on the ship, and 3 days in, the first case of the virus showed up. Well, it was discoverable that it popped up. And within 3 days after that, 9 were infected. Out of 63 passengers, or was it 57 passengers? 9 got the virus. How on God's green earth are we going to get a ship with 2,000 people out of Miami and 1,000 crew without the virus showing up? I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I know the CDC is going. I don't know. I don't know how you guys are going to do it. I cannot see it happening. Anyway, there you have it. Those are my thoughts. Norwegian raised $800 million by selling 40 million shares from its treasury 2 weeks ago. That diluted Norwegian shareholders by 15%. Royal Caribbean has already diluted its investors and its shareholders by issuing stock already, but they're probably going to do it again. As a matter of fact, I expect all three of the majors to come back to the markets within the next month and issue at least 10 to 20% more shares from their treasury to raise enough cash to make it to next summer, because they're going to burn $1 billion a month between now, November 2020, and June 2021. 7 more months, $7 billion will evaporate from the balance sheets of the cruise lines. Count on it. It's going to happen. The share prices are saying otherwise. Shares are wrong. But hey, you want to buy stock in cruise lines right now? Go ahead. Go right ahead. You will lose money, in my opinion. You will lose money. But that's just me. I'm just a guy in Creston who does nothing but follow the cruise lines all the time. And it's going to be a while before we're cruising again with any kind of confidence. We need vaccinations. The cruise lines will get restarted eventually. They'll start with a few ships at a time. They'll build more. But between now and spring and summer, they're going to cancel cruises, reorganize ships, redo itineraries. Any sailing 7 days or longer than 7 days will be eliminated from existence. I don't see a cruise longer than 7 days emanating from the USA for all of 2021. So if you're booked on a 10-day cruise out of Miami, forget about it. It's not going to happen. They're going to cancel it. They're going to reorganize their ships with 7-day cruises max. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7-day cruises are what we're going to see. And it's all going to be delayed until the summertime, perhaps the fall. That's just me talking. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope there's a vaccine so effective that a second and a third and a fifth and an eighth and a 15th drug company comes out with the vaccine, and it's a one-shot deal, and you're good to go, and they can produce 1 billion of these a month, and the world is vaccinated within 10 months. That would be great. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be nice. But I would like to win the lottery too, and I haven't done it yet, and so I must keep talking to you about cruise ships on my YouTube channel. But this isn't the bad gig. I like doing this. Believe it or not, I actually like doing this. But I don't like telling you the bad news. But I like telling you the way I see it, and take it for what it's worth. But it's been how many months now? Since March, no cruises. And the folks at Hall America Princess and Almost Disney, but these two, Hall American Princess, they're telling you 1 year for them. 1 whole year, no cruising. A whole 12 months from March of last year to March of next year, 1 full year, no cruises on those 2 lines. Cunard is right behind you. P&O Australia, P&O UK, Costa is coming. They'll all be shut down. If they're sailing anything right now, they'll shut them down again. The virus counts are ridiculous, deadly ridiculous. And until the vaccines are approved and distributed, we can't really see it. But that's just, I hope I'm wrong. But I'm not going to be on a cruise ship unless I've got a vaccine. That's kind of my thinking. What about you? Will you take a cruise without a vaccine? Would you take a cruise without being vaccinated, knowing that 2,000 people on the ship with you and 1,000 crew, that most of you have not been given the vaccine? Would you go on a cruise between now and next March, April? Would you? I know some of you would. Let me know. Okay, welcome all of you, People's Republic of San Francisco. I'm here, and I'm here for the Costco ice cream. Oh, I missed that. Nathan, hey, Bruce, seen an ad on Facebook yesterday from Canada saying not to let the moose lick cars. I also got paper towels today that were made in Canada. Made me think about you. Hope you and yours are doing well. In Canada, in Western Canada, they're saying, do not let the moose lick your car. It's true. I'm not making this up. Why? Because when you drive your car on the highway in Canada, you're driving through salt that has been placed on the roads. Mark Adelson, I got you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much, buddy, for that donation. I got it. You let me know if you want one of these. It's big enough for one of those. Let me know. Thank you. Here in Canada, the moose lick cars because they're covered in salt. Moose need salt to survive. And instead of finding it naturally, they're finding it really easily, just licking cars. And the rangers are saying, don't let them do that. We don't want moose to become addicted to cars because they're going to get run over. And if you try, I can tell you right now, if you're on the highway and you run into a moose, you are the loser. The moose doesn't lose. The moose is injured, maybe fatally, but you are killed if you run into a moose. These suckers have legs that are 4 or 5 feet high. Their bodies are 5 feet, 6 feet off the ground. Your car, your SUV, your van, it doesn't matter. The body of the moose is coming through the windshield. You lose. Your airbag will not save you. The moose is coming in at 60 miles an hour. You're done for. Don't hit a moose on Canadian highways. Safety tip from TWB, Traveling with Bruce, your safety tip expert. The moose are out licking cars. Greg, they have many crazy laws in Canada. Like it used to be illegal for moose to have sex in public. Well, that's what happens. We don't want to see that. Ken, greetings from Janet and Ken in Saginaw, Michigan. We bought gas today for $1.97. We tried a test start on the Toro snowblower, and it wouldn't turn over. We're heading to the shop tomorrow. We're going to get that sucker fired up. You got to get the Toro snowblower. Get it going. Absolutely, guys. Welcome to the show. Thank you both for all of your support of my channel over all these months and years. Thank you so much. Paul Stevens, greetings, Bruce. Cruise line share prices surge today and continue more after hours. What am I missing? Idiots are buying cruise shares. Idiots are buying cruise shares. They're not watching this channel. They do not know what is going on. Fred B. Hi, Bruce. I got you in your boombox. The wood smells great. Oh, beautiful, Fred. You got the cell phone amplifier going, and it works like a charm. No batteries, no software. It's fantastic. Kirk Brunson. Hi, Bruce. And TW family. Kirk from New York City is in the house. Welcome, my friend. It's nice to have you here today. I wanted to show you one more thing. Let me just double check here. Oh, yes. If any of you out there would like to send me a postcard to say hi to me, since I'm saying hi to you, here's the address. You can send me anything you want in the mail, as long as it's respectable. Keep it PG rated, please. Send me whatever you like to Bruce Frommert at P.O. Box 941, Creston, British Columbia, Canada, V0B1G0. We use letters and numbers for our postal code. The first part of the postal code is 2 letters and a number. And the back half of the postal code is 2 numbers and a letter. VOB1G0 at the box 941 Creston, British Columbia. You'll find the address down below in the description under this video once it's up and running. You'll find that address down below on any of my videos in the description. So if you'd like to send me a postcard or send me envelopes, from time to time, Janet and Ken will send me something from Saginaw, Michigan. I get greeting cards all the time in the mail, and folks send me all kinds of stuff in the mail, donations and everything else, and I really do appreciate it. These are all from Ken and Janet from Saginaw, Michigan. They are prolific senders of postcards. A bunch of the postcards back here are from viewers like you, and this address is now available for all of you to send me a postcard, send me a letter, make me a donation, send me a gift card if you want, just say hi, whatever you like. I had my sister-in-law send me COVID. She mailed it to me. She sent me COVID in the mail. Thank you very much to my sister-in-law for sending me COVID. Thank you very much. It's out of control. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, all of you, for that. Back to the comments. Kirk, thank you for being here today. Really appreciate it. Fred, thank you for picking up one of those cell phone apps. Jason Alexander from Kelowna, British Columbia, welcome, and say hi and saying hi to me. Same with Sharon in Sharon, where are you? I keep forgetting. I know you're in the States. Darn, I can't remember. I cannot remember. Ryan Hallberg, cheers from West Michigan. Welcome. Sharon, I confess I won't be paying close attention tonight. Dancing with the Stars finale is on tonight, but I'm in for the listening minutes. Thank you. Fantastic. Those are my sponsor members saying hi to me. We just finished our sponsor member show a few minutes ago, and they're popping in to say hello to me, and I appreciate it very much. They're also going to join me Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern time for our afternoon show. I will have on Friday's show, I will have Emma from Emma Cruises on our sponsor member show Friday. So if you become a sponsor member for 33 cents a day, you can join me Mondays and Fridays and catch up with Emma from Emma Cruises on Friday. That will be a lot of fun. Lance Ross, 2023, I hope. Carol Fassett, good evening. I finally made it back. Good to see everybody. I've skipped a bunch of messages because my computer went like that, and I missed a bunch of you. So I'm trying to stay on top of these messages the best I can. I think April we will be cruising, says Paper City Gamer Jeff. Thank you for that. Doug Gray, Columbus, Ohio, 39 degrees. Dylan, thinking summer, fall as well. I'm not sure. David, another sponsor member. Hi from Kansas, temperature 48. Next cruise is a 50th anniversary at the end of May to Alaska. We're still hoping, but worried we might make the queue for the vaccine by then. Canada may or may not be open for cruising this year. We might not be open in 2021 at all. So I don't know about Alaska. Matthew, typo Bruce, did you hear the news that the Grand Celebration, Marella Dream, and Celebration Carniaca have all been sold for scrap? I do know about the Grand Celebration, the Marella Dream. I'm not sure about that third one, but yes, these ships have been sold for scrap. Doug Gray, we are set to cruise April 4th out of Baltimore. Let's hope. Gary, I'm hoping to go to Alaska end of July. Hopefully Canada cooperates. Buddy, thank you for all your support of my channel. I know it. Thank you so much. David, yes, we'll need proof of vaccine of some kind. I'd like to see the international shot card yellow book come back. Amy Schultz, good day, Bruce from Melbourne. Officially 0 active cases in our state of Victoria now. Absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the few places on the planet where there are no cases of the virus, because they did the big time shutdown in Australia. They shut down the country and they would not allow international flights in. It's incredible. It really is a testament to that country. I really envy you guys. Jane, I think a vaccine card is a good idea, or electronic to passport. Right on. Dan Massey, good evening. Bruce, snow and cooler, I think in Hamilton, Ontario, if I'm not mistaken. Dylan, late fall 2021, Alaska, staying positive for that. Nathan, Asheville, North Carolina here, 32 degrees, booked for February 2021 for my 40th, but I'm sure they will cancel that. Wondering if I will get an option for a refund or a future cruise credit. I think a vaccine will be required to get on. You guys are definitely getting the message. Watching from New Jersey, Jess Jane, welcome, Jess. Lance Ross, at the moment, I just want to get to Fiji next year. Right on. Kevin, greetings from Santa Monica, California. Thank you, Kevin, for being here from a beautiful place. Santa Monica, California. Love that area. Amy, they were saying in Australia, proof of vaccination may be compulsory for international travelers, which I am all good with that. I'm good with it too. I'm totally good with it. The shareholders of these cruise lines do not know this fact, and they're buying way too high. Donnell, very good luck, Lance Ross, with your trip plans. Carol Lewis, hi from sunny, warm California. We have a Viking River cruise in April 2021. We're just hoping we'll get to go on it. Bob Kleinsasser from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. From Edmonton, cruise booked with Enchanted Princess, February 2022. I like your odds. I like those odds. Kirk, my concern with cruising is, when it returns, will I be able to go? With my high blood pressure and my wife's diabetes, I hope there won't be a problem. I'm hoping that the vaccine will be all it takes. That's it. No doctor's note, no age restrictions, no previous condition crap. They might make insurance compulsory, but they might include it. I'm still waiting for the cruise lines to get their act together with the travel agencies, where all cruisers, this is CLIA, a message to CLIA out there, make it part of the package. Make a cruise have insurance included, trip interruption insurance, trip medical insurance. Have it all inclusive, built into the fare for every passenger, put it in the price. The insurance can be acquired for a cheap, cheap price if you buy it in bulk. And that's what cruise lines can do. Cruise lines can acquire millions of policies for all of their passengers as they need them. And the passengers will pay a low, low price. It might be $10, $20, $25 a passenger. I'm talking cheap, built into your fare, and you're covered. So even if you cut your hand, you sprain your ankle on the ship, you go down to the medical room down there, you're not going to get a $400 bill. It's covered, no deductible. The staff on board the ship will be pleased to look after you because they're paid by the insurance company, and it's part of the ship's program. The ship has the relationship with the insurance company. It's all internal. This is what should be being done globally, automatically. These horror stories of passengers and these injuries that they're suffering, or these medical issues being abandoned in a third country with no insurance, no way to pay. This is ridiculous. This should not be allowed to happen. I don't know how countries allow their citizens to be that vulnerable. I don't get it. It should be mandatory. If it has to be legislated, I say go for it. Just my opinion. The car guy, hey Bruce, how you doing tonight? I'm on a roll. I'm ranting and raving tonight. It's unbelievable. Wanda Seward, hello Bruce from California. Welcome Wanda. Thank you for being a sponsor member. Thank you for all of you who are here. By the way, all of you who are sponsor members automatically get a postcard because sponsor members have perks. One of them is you automatically get one of these. Every time I create a new one of these, you get one as well. If you are a sponsor member and you have not yet got your postcard, let me know. Please send me a private email. The email address is down below in the description. Send me your address. I will mail you your postcard. Every sponsor member is supposed to get a postcard. Any of you out there making a donation to this channel through that PayPal link up there, is it up there at the top, or is it up at the top up there? If you make a donation to this YouTuber, 10 American dollars or more, I will send you a Traveling with Bruce custom-made Creston TWB postcard with my thanks. Thank you so much. If you make a donation of $50 or more, take your choice of one of these cell phone amplifiers. Make sure to send me your address in both instances so I can send you your card or your cell phone amplifier. Thank you, all of you, for your support. Jeannie, Bill, and I will not be cruising until 2022. We had two cruises in 2021 that we've canceled. Jeannie, thank you for also being a sponsor member. Matthew, Bruce, did you hear the Morella Dream and Celebrate? Yes, they've been scrapped. Rebecca, do you think it'll cause a problem to require a vaccine before cruising for people that don't believe in vaccines or against the religion? Not me. I do vaccines for sure. You don't get a vaccine, you don't cruise. Believe in whatever you want to believe in. You're not cruising. You're not flying. You're not leaving the country. Believe what you ever want to believe in. But I'm telling you, without a vaccine, you're going nowhere. We're going back to the 50s. We're going back to the 60s when you had to have a vaccine card with your passport to enter a country. To even board a plane, you had to have it. International travel I'm talking about. To get on a ocean liner, you had to have your vaccine cards. I don't care what religion you belong to. I don't care what you personally believe. I'm not going to see you on a cruise ship if you're not vaccinated. I'm pretty sure that's how this is going to go down. Go to your lawyer all you want. You're not getting on a cruise ship. You're going broke before you're going to do that. Susan Morrow, has Carnival canceled their 8-day cruises in March yet? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a travel agent, but I believe, and I strongly believe, that any cruise 8 days or longer is not going to happen out of U.S. ports for at least all of 2021 from CDC guidelines that I've heard of so far. Arc Adventures, hey Bruce, good evening again from a rainy and cold St. Louis. Sponsor members extraordinaire. Thank you guys for following me and supporting me so much. Sandy Robinson, good afternoon. TWB from sunny, cool Malibu, California. Welcome, Sandy. Mark Adelson, I appreciate your cruise updates, and I appreciate you appreciating them. Thank you, Mark. Vida, now we can rely on you to tell us what's going on. I'll do the best I can. Brittany, hi, Bruce and all. I'm not sure if I'll be staying in for the whole show. Brittany, thank you for being here and following me and supporting me the way you do. I love you. Gary, I received my postcard from Creston. A big thank you. Thank you for helping me out, and it was a pleasure. We got a bunch of these. If you want one, just send me a donation today. Get it in there, and we will make it happen. 10 American or more, we will send it out instantly. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. Your card could be in tomorrow's batch. Thank you for tolerating me. Andrew, hi, Bruce. Sorry I'm late. I was eating dinner. That's a good excuse. Mark, hopefully this time next year, a vaccine will be we'll put the cruise industry back on track. I hope so too, Mark. Rebecca, Suzanne, we heard 8-day cruises on Carnival were canceled, but my personal person says not yet. We have one booked in October. Brittany, guess who's going out of state for Thanksgiving? Oh, Brittany, I wish you weren't traveling. Paper City Gamer, NCL Joy is going to go from New York to Bermuda. I'm going to do that in April or May if we are cruising. Let's hope so. Donnell, hey, Brittany, I don't know, and therefore I won't guess. Nikki, greetings all from Jacksonville, Florida. 64 degrees here, dark too early, but no snow. So Nikki, thank you for being a sponsor member. Troy H, hey, Bruce, and TW family all the way from sunny Southern California. Thank you for following me, Troy, and being here. I love you. Louise Lantier, sponsor member. I love your swimming with fishes. Fashion is so pretty. I'm planning an outfit. Do you recommend a color? I don't, Louise. These logos. I mean, this black background is pretty phenomenal. The coffee cups look pretty good too with this black background. But you can get this shirt in red, green, pink, white. There are 17 colors for some of these shirts on my RedBubble store. Down below is the link, and you can pick whatever logo you want. This logo, the Anchor logo, the Sextant logo, the logos here, the propeller, the porthole. There's 35 logos. There's 17 colors. Do the math. There's got to be 15 items for any color, more or less. It's unbelievable. You'll never be able to order it all. Thank you, all of you, for supporting this channel. Facebook user, but it's okay to fly, and it shouldn't be. I forgot to mention, we are on Facebook Live as well as YouTube Live right now. And those of you on Facebook, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's. And you can join me on Facebook between these live shows and between my videos. Head on over there. Ask to join the group. I'll let you in. I'm the administrator. Join 5,300 other Facebook followers for Traveling with Bruce. I'd love to have you over there. Fred B, because of the phone speaker, I have to place you face down. I got a kick out of that. Rose Henderson, Ken Kuchera. I have a face for radio, so it doesn't matter. Ken Kuchera. Rose is saying hi. Donnell, you are so right, Bruce. What a difference a year makes. Brittany, State, Texas. As Facebook user Bruce, you are in a dream world. I don't know what I'm talking about. Of course it is. Brittany thinks it's Texas. Fantastic. Tom Henry, Brittany, did you check Tennessee travel restrictions? Pennsylvania started on Friday a test requirement within 72 hours or a 14-day quarantine. We canceled our trip. Donnell Goody, what's my prize? Mark Adelson, a year and a half when I was in France and Italy as an American, I would find myself apologizing for having you-know-who as our president. Thank God he's leaving. We will rejoin the world. Tom Henry or Texas. Ron, there will be a huge brain drain in the ship's crew. A good job, Donnell. Rose, Ken, how are you doing, guys? Donnell, cheers from Tom. Lucky guess. The Uber cruisers, it will be free in Australia. The vaccine will be free in Australia. Welcome, Uber cruisers from down under. Nice to have you here today. Lance Ross, Australia will be free. Welcome, Lance. Paper City Gamer Jeff, half the people I talk to are doing Thanksgiving with families. They were just going to video conference. I'm hoping some of the YouTubers do live streams. I will be live streaming. Well, I'll be on the air. I don't know if I'll be live streaming on Thanksgiving, but I might be. If you got nothing better to do on Thursday, I might go live. I'm live Friday for sponsor members for sure. Amy, it will be free in Australia. Our testing and public health system, that's pretty good. While you have no cases, it's darn excellent. Absolutely good. Facebook user, not going to cost us, not going to cost in the U.S. also. Of course, the incoming administration may decide to ship USA vaccinations to others. The vaccination will go around. There'll be plenty to go around. There will be all kinds of companies doing it. Lori Olson, thank you for your donation. Really appreciate it. Just landed on Facebook. On PayPal. I just saw it pop in. Thank you for your donation. One of those. Thank you. Retro, who's that? Retro. Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can bruise, we will send them unto you only, RIP and tear until it is done. That's a happy thought. Mr. Happy. Rose, my guess will be minimum 6 to 8 months for any travel. Kevin Chapman just booked Oasis of the Seas to the Bahamas, summer of 2022. Anchors away. I think you got a good shot, buddy. Mark, I do know that the new administration vaccines will be equally distributed. I live 3 miles from Pfizer, where the vaccine is being manufactured, and I don't know if that is a plus. I don't know. Donnell, yep, I reckon you're right, Bruce. 2 proofs you're safe to travel or cruise next year. Tom Henry traveling with Bruce. Troll alert. Oh, troll, that's what it was. Matthew, anti-vaxxers will need to get vaccine in order to travel, period. Michelle Forbes, hello, I was late. Welcome, Michelle, and welcome for being a sponsor member too. Retro, you talking about me? I don't know. Tom Henry, maybe the virus will take care of the anti-vaxxers. Mark Adelson, I will be the first online with my wife so we can start cruising. Fitzroy, where the weather is beautiful in Grenada. Fantastic. Brittany, my husband and I are driving to Texas, not Houston or Dallas, but more like Round Rock, where it's near Austin, which is where my family lives. Michelle, stay home and stay safe. It is critical. Mermaid C, how you doing? Hi, Mermaid C. How are you doing? Adventures with Duncan is in the house. Fitzroy, people, please be safe. Donnell, hi, Mermaid C. Donnell, hi, Tom Henry. Since you like comedy shows, do you and others enjoy UK, Only the Fools and Horses? Not familiar with that one, says Tom Henry. Adventure with Duncan. Tom, next time you have a chance, reach out to me. Rebecca, wow, you received my order 2 seconds after I clicked send. That is awesome. Any donation that you folks make on PayPal, which is up there, is it up there? It hits my account within seconds. The funds are available immediately. I get 96 to 98% of the funds credited to me. It's incredible. It's just the best. It's awesome. And I appreciate everybody for donations. Thank you. Deborah is playing a violin. Tom Henry. Okay, Duncan. Donnell. Now that surprises me. It's only Mega this side of the pond. Check it out on YouTube. That is the show she's talking about. Rose Henderson test cruises not possible. Evans family vlog in the house. New sponsor members. Welcome you guys. When a vaccine comes, do you think the cruise lines are going to have it mandatory for you to have a vaccine certificate in order to board the cruise ships? I say yes. I say it's not the cruise lines that will make it mandatory. I say it'll be the CDC. I say Homeland Security, Customs and Borders Department will make it mandatory to enter the United States with a proof of vaccine. I predict it. It's coming. Canada will do it. All countries will do it. It will be mandatory. I am certain they're going that direction. After spending billions on it, it's going to happen. Tom says yes. Rose, most likely yes. Evan, Gwen, Shoughton, 2022. David, at $18 a share, Carnival is not a buy. It is a sell. Mermaid, how many cruises have you been on, Bruce? Not enough. Not enough. I've been on 7 or so, and I was on an ocean cruise as a child, and I was supposed to be on 3 cruises in the next 3 months, and they're all canceled. Tom Henry, let's start a betting pool on when each of us gets the vaccine. Donnell, it's kind of depressing. Huge new cruise liners just completed and ready for cruising, costing billions, nowhere to go. Johnny V, thanks, Bruce, for keeping it real. You betcha, Johnny. Thank you, buddy. John Weir, $7 billion doesn't evaporate. It goes somewhere. It does. It goes to insurance. It goes to payments to the bankers. It goes to staff and salaries. It goes to legals. It goes to paying rent on offices you can barely use. It just evaporates. It just goes out there, but it comes out of the bank accounts of the cruise lines and out into the economy. The problem is that cruise lines haven't got money coming in from cruisers spending money on cruise ships. They've got to raise money from investors, and that is going to come from more shareholders. These cruise lines are going to dilute themselves between 20 and 30% more in the next few months already on top of what they've diluted themselves. And that's going to make these shares plentiful. There's going to be cruise stock floating around the markets like you cannot believe. There will be no shortage of cruise shares to buy. And with any kind of a market correction, if the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, any kind of a market correction, the cruise lines will get the crap beat out of them. And if this is a next fall scenario with a mandatory vaccine test, mandatory vaccine and mandatory negative test before you can get on a ship, Watch the cruise shares fall. Watch them fall. Lance Ross says no. John Weir says no. Rebecca says no. Must have vaccine, says Lance. Nikki, no vaccine, no cruise. Clifford, no. No way you're getting on a cruise ship without a vaccine. Carol, how are you going to stop a moose licking your car? How are you going to do that? Excuse me. Come here for a second. Let me have a chat with you. Would you mind not licking my car? I know you're 8 feet tall. I know you're 1,200 pounds. I know you could kick me to oblivion. Would you mind not licking my? You're going to lick my car because you like the salt. What? You're not listening. You don't understand what I'm saying. Damn moose. They speak an entire different language. I didn't know that. Rebecca, their tongues don't stick. I don't know what it is. Rocky Grasso. Thank you, Rocky, for your contribution on PayPal. It just popped up on my screen. What happened, I was not looking up at the time. I noticed it here. I may have missed a few of these donations. If you've made a donation to me and I've missed it, I apologize, but I will see them later, and I will make sure these cards are going out to donators to my channel. Thank you very much. $10 US or more, you're getting one of these. I thank you very, very much. You guys are awesome tonight. Tom Henry, good question. Ron, if you see a deer, hit the brakes. You see a moose. If you see a moose, hit the gas. No, if you see a moose, run yourself off the road. You don't want to hit the moose. Donnell, maybe not. I'll take the vaccine. I want everyone else to get it before I go on a cruise next May. I hear you there, Donnell. You want people to have that cruise. I agree. I want people having that vaccine before I get on a ship. Mark Adelson, that there will be a date certain when enough people worldwide open to cruising. That date will be later. Ken, hi, Rose. I'm doing well. Tom, Donnell, if MSC cancels you, join us on Escape in June for a Baltic cruise. Rose Henderson, Ken Couture, did you take the Hawaii cruise? Mark, hi, Bruce. Mark from New York. How you doing, Mark? What is that? Is that QRTHR? Is that quarter horse? I'm not sure what you're calling yourself, but Carnival stock goes up big every time that you say how bad it is to own Carnival, including today, up another 7.6%. Yeah, they just diluted their stockholders by 20% last week. They're going to dilute them another 30, 40% in the next few months. Yeah, stock goes up. Not for long, but when the end comes, the end will come. It'll be something. I'll consider it, Tom. Sounds good. Mark, no. David, speaking of COVID, I was watching a video. I was watching a video tour of one of the 6 starships the other day. I was watching a video tour of one of the 6 starships. The big feature in the dining room was a glass COVID. Now, the vid was from 19. So what did they know? I don't understand what that means. That's kind of weird. Mike Dixon, hi, Bruce. I will send you a postcard from Brighton, England. Keep safe and sane, from Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'm looking forward to getting your postcard from Brighton, England. That would be awesome. Rose Henderson, cruise lines may not offer the best insurance policies. Well, they may offer several kinds. They might offer the bronze, the silver, the gold, your choice, no deductible, $10, $50 deductible, $500 deductible. I don't know. We'll see. If they were to just get the platinum plan in bulk, it would cost you what you would buy a bronze plan for. You'd get a platinum plan for the price of a bronze plan because the price is so cheap. They should do it. I think it would be a great idea. Sandy, hello from sunny, cooler Malibu. We're on the side of a mountain laughing out loud. Welcome, Sandy. Evans Family Vlog. We want our postcard, Bruce. Right on. Henry, HSN ad shown before your show. Evans, you make sure to send me your address. If you haven't already, make sure to send me your address. My email should be down below in the description. Henry, I saw an ad before your show. Lori, first major snowstorm coming to the bottom half of Wisconsin during the night. Yippee! I will be shoveling in the morning, listening for your laughter tonight. Thank you, Lori, so much. Robert, hello, Bruce. Thanks for your address. Still watching GameStop. Looks good for a couple more points. It's gone up again today. It's going to go higher. I think it's going higher. Gordola TV, gay. Okay. Lori, I got my postcard as well. Right on. Thank you. I'm glad you're getting these. These are finding homes around the world. It's awesome, you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Lance, I'm hoping to do a world cruise in 2023. Fingers are crossed. Terry Gallant, I have an open deposit with Royal Caribbean. I wonder if they will allow me to keep past March when it expires. I don't want to book anything until I know what the rules are. They probably will. They've been doing this already. They likely will extend it. That car guy, I saw a video. The Astor was beached today in Turkey. Yes, the Astor is beached. There are a couple of more ships heading that direction. Rose, is there any trivia tonight? There's no trivia tonight. Let's have some fun. Tom Henry, Rose, Trivia's Friday, only for sponsor members. That's right, 3 o'clock, Friday afternoons, Eastern time. I do trivia with my sponsor members every Friday. And this Friday, Emma from Emma Cruises from the UK will be on the live show, and she will do trivia with us this Friday live at 3 p.m. for sponsor members. Please become a sponsor member and join us. We're going to have fun. Rose Henderson, let's forget about cruise news. Have some trivia. Robert, hello, Bruce from Boston, watching you now on my 3 iPads and iPhone. Rose, Tom Henry, okay, Monday was always trivia night. Tony, we will see how all the Trump haters feel when they're told their new president is in the early stage of either dementia or Alzheimer's. Oh my, Tony, see, you're just so negative. It's so sad. John, Bruce, how will the $7 billion be realized by the banks? How will the $7 billion be realized by the banks? How will the $7 billion be realized by the banks? I don't know quite what you mean by that. I need more help there. Ken Rose, no Hawaiian cruise canceled. We have cruise credit again. Nathan, come on, y'all. Only six thumbs ups. Over 8. Watch, give Bruce those thumbs ups. 128 people here. Please throw us a thumbs up if you can. Facebook user, okay. The first airline talking common sense. Qantas to require a COVID vaccine for international flights. That's in and out of Australia. Get ready. Everyone will be doing it. Every country will demand it. It won't even be the airlines. It'll be the country you're going to. You want to go to the UK? Show me a vaccine. You want to go to Germany? You need a vaccine. You're going to Australia? You need a vaccine. Coming to Canada? You're going to need the vaccine. I predict it. It's coming. Ron Clark, why is Royal Caribbean a better stock than Carnival? It isn't. It isn't a better stock than Carnival. It's just been trading at a higher level. There are more Carnival shares outstanding than Royal Caribbean shares outstanding. It isn't a better share. It is not. Michelle, fixed finance charges. Emily, hello, Bruce. New York is here. Hi, Emily. Welcome to the show. Tom Henry, food and fuel for the crew and the chefs. That's where the money goes. Amy, what is everyone's favorite thing about cruising? Tom Henry, today, you're in trouble, Emily. Michelle, hey, Bruce. Hi, you. I'm doing great, Michelle. Ron Clark, Carol, move the car. If the moose is licking your car, move the car. Emily, still loving my cell phone amplifier. I can literally hear my music across any room. Woot. Thank you, Bruce. And thank you. These are great. Handmade by wood, sourced in Creston. Made by Marshall Thompson. $50 American. Gets you one. And they are fantastic. A bunch of these have already left the city. Jeff, I see no ships but hard ships. Sir Francis Drake looking through a telescope. Michelle, thumbs ups for Bruce. Carol Fassett, gotta run. Happy Thanksgiving to all my US friends. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Carol, for being here today. David, 6 stars. Dining room chandelier was shaped like a COVID virus. It was, of course, hung long before any of us had any idea what a virus looks like. I just had a good laugh over it. Thank you for sharing that. Tony, the anti-Trump people on here are negative too, giving them equal time. All right, Emily Archer, Tom Henry, I could sit in the corner with a dunce cap, laughing out loud. Tom Henry, Bruce, how will the banks collect? I still don't understand what John is trying to understand. Tell me. Tom Henry is loving it. Donnell, 95 thumbs ups for Bruce today. Thank you, everybody. Let's get over 100. We've got 128 people watching right now. Throw us a thumbs ups or two, you guys. You can do it. They're free to hand out and get us over 100, and it helps the channel a lot. Make sure you check out my channel today. I did a video earlier about Disney and the CDC. I've been popping up videos for the last several, always, several last week. Check them out. Check my other channel out, Stock Markets with Bruce. Went live the other day. We talked about the markets. If you want to learn about the stock markets in plain English, join me over there. Thank you, all of you, for helping out. I really appreciate it. Gary is saying, I'm not going to become a sponsor member until Bruce pays, YouTube pays Bruce. Those buggers, well, I do get paid. The sponsor membership money, I get it. I do get that. I also get Prime viewing money. I get Super Chat money. I get donations on PayPal, and that's where the big money comes in these days. PayPal has kept me alive, and thank you, all of you out there who have been supporting me on PayPal for the last 8 weeks now. It's just been ridiculous. Having to ask people to support me directly but it's what I've had to do. YouTube has just been ridiculous lately, and I can tell you it's just the way it is. Tonight's donators, so far donations have come in from Rocky Grasso, Lori Olson, Mark Adelson, Rebecca Hansen-Reimer, Henrik Jensen, Thomas LeConte, Jeff Destrop have all made donations tonight. And just in the last couple of days, Louisa and Julie have also made donations. Jonathan had made a donation. You know who you are. Grove Port Service Center made a donation. Janet, Keith, Ross, Mark, Rocco again, Jim Hoover, and a whole bunch of others. And I thank you, all of you who have made donations to this channel through PayPal. It makes a huge difference. It's a peace of mind thing to know that donations come in, because the YouTube thing is completely unpredictable. We have no idea what is going on. I am praying that on December the 2nd, I will find out if all the November money has been taken away. I have no control over it. I'm just praying that it comes in. But I am going on the assumption that we are cut off, like we have been since September the 14th. We and many other YouTubers have been shut down. And now YouTube is running ads on channels that don't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time. They are running ads on those channels, and they're not paying the creators either. You can only get paid if you're a partner. I'm a partner on this channel. I'm not getting paid. On the other channel, I'm not monetizable yet. I'm close, but not yet. They might be running ads on that channel. I'm not getting paid either. YouTube is getting kind of greedy. Sylvan is in the house and is at home. Sylvan Forrest is here, and he is at home. Sylvan, I am so glad to see this message. This is 8 months or so. This is huge. Car Guy Sylvan, so good to hear you. 100 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody. Yay for Sylvan. Duncan, Sylvan, welcome. John Weir, Bruce, what would be the banks? What would the banks seize to collect their loans? Oh, you're talking about the cruise lines' outstanding loans. Well, they'll own the paper. They would probably resell the paper to someone else. They would most likely end up with control of the ships, and then they would reorganize new loans for new parties to take them over. But those new parties may or may not honor future cruise credits. It would be a royal mess. Donnell, typo, I meant NAW. Your Disney. I saw your Disney video today. Good as usual. Thank you, Donnell. Rocky, did you get my Prime? Do you get Prime money when I'm on the trial period? No. If you're not paying, I get nothing. If you're paying, I do. But if you're not, I don't. Jeannie, Sylvan, so glad you are home. Sylvan, 100 thumbs up today. Sylvan, this is great stuff, buddy. Thank you for being here today. John Weir, Bruce, simple, what do they do? Donnell, typo, I meant to say, you know what I meant to say. Sandy, 100 thumbs ups now. Greetings from Troy, Ohio, from Omega. Welcome, Omega. Donnell, 101 thumbs ups already and counting. Thank you guys for throwing those thumbs ups my way. I really need them. They really come in handy. They help to promote the channel. They tell YouTube we have a YouTube viewer engagement going on here. Tom Henry, hi there. Sylvan Forrest, Michelle, can someone mail me a plate for Thanksgiving? No pork, please. John Weir, thanks, Bruce. We're on delay. It's no problem, John. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate it all. Appreciate that very much, and all your comments. Guys, thank you for everything. Sylvan, thank goodness you're home. How are the libations doing? I hope you're allowed to take a libation. And I'm sure Gail is doing a lot better with you at home now. I'm sure. I'm glad to see these messages coming in. This is good stuff. Donnell, great stuff, Sylvan. Keep getting better and stronger. Please do, Sylvan. Get better, get stronger, get moving, get mobile, man. We need you moving. The Car Guy, love living on the Great Lakes. Just wish there were more cruise ships. I hear you there, Car Guy. But the winter is coming down on us, and the lake effect snow is coming too. So watch out. There could be some serious snowstorms coming our way. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, all of you who've donated as usual, who watch my channel, who pick up TWB merchandise on RedBubble, sending me postcards, getting postcards from me because of your donations, being sponsor members. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This YouTuber is very grateful. there you have it. That's today's show. Was it okay? Did you enjoy yourselves today? Did you enjoy hanging out? Happy Thanksgiving to my Americans, all my American friends and viewers. I did get to enjoy quite a few American Thanksgivings in America because I was living in Palm Desert, California for about 7 years, and it's a big deal. It is for Canadians and non-North Americans, you have no idea what big a deal Thanksgiving is in the United States. It's the big one. It's the big one. Christmas is the second big one, but Thanksgiving is the big one. So many people come home, especially college students. I feel for you if you are a parent and you have children in college. I really feel for you if they're not coming. They're staying home. They're staying where they are. They're staying safe. You're not getting to see those kids. I understand. I have a child. I know. I want to see my child so bad, but it's not easily done these days. It's pretty tough. Jeff, thank you. Jeff, thank you for your PayPal donation. It just landed. Thank you very much. It just hit. Let me know what you want. That is awesome. But for those of you who can't have relatives and friends and children coming over, I feel it. I know it. I remember being in Palm Desert, California, in our resort complex. We were in a gated community, in a golf course community. We were renting a condo, and all around us, about half of the condos were being used during Thanksgiving. Normally, only 15% of the condos were being utilized because only 15% of the condos were full-timers like me. Most people in those condos, those are second homes. Those are vacation condos. They were half used at Thanksgiving. They were about 40% used at Christmas time, but half used at Thanksgiving time. Families would come together there at the condo in Palm Desert, all over the valley, in Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage, Indian Wells, La Quinta. The whole valley just lit up with traffic as people came in for Thanksgiving. It was a huge deal. Ron Clark, what, no mermaid? Last word? David Guido, maybe in the new year, Jen can be your co-host since all the other cruise shows have their wives. There's Tony and Jenny. Even Josh has his mom. Thank you, Bruce. It's been lots of fun, says Lance. Rebecca, happy Thanksgiving. Michelle, it was great, Bruce. Thank you. Kirk Brunson, great show again, Bruce. Sandy Robinson, love the moose stories. Good show again tonight. Take care. Stay safe, especially Thanksgiving. Donnell, yes, sir. I enjoyed tonight's show again. Happy Thanksgiving, all of our US TWB fans. Next year will be better, everyone. Just keep the faith. Thanks, Adventures with Duncan. We got 111 thumbs ups tonight. David Guido, happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. Nikki, the last comment of the night. Enjoyed the show. See you all Monday. Thank you, Nikki, for being the last comment of the night. Really appreciate you being here. And all of you who have been here tonight. I might be on the air Thursday. It all depends just what's going on. If I am on the air, it might be early. Say hi to you folks down in the USA. Oh, a couple more comments. Emily, great show as always. Wearing your mask. Rocky Grasso, happy Thanksgiving. Wonder what Black Friday will be like. SLGC Mets, Sharon, thanks as always, Bruce. Thank you. That looks like that's the last comment of the night. Thank you, Sharon, for being here, and all of you for being here tonight. Again, as always, stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to wear your mask, social distance. Don't get sick on me. Stay healthy. Sylvan, get better, get stronger, get more mobile. Get better, Betty. I'm so glad you're home. Sharon, thank you for making that the last comment of the night. I really appreciate it. Everyone have a great evening. We'll see you Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern time for my sponsor show. We'll have Emily from Emma Cruises. Emma from Emma Cruises from the UK will be my special guest on the Friday sponsor member show where we will be playing trivia. So make sure to become a sponsor member. If you're not a sponsor member, become one now and join us for that show. Really looking forward to having you all there. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you all for that. Looks like that's it. Oh, Jeff got a lot more comments. Sorry, late, Bruce. Just got here. Jeff, thank you for being here tonight. Looks like you're the last comment of the night. Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you, all of you out there who've made a donation to my channel tonight. It is so much appreciated, and it's humbling to have that. Thank you, everybody. John Weir, Kelly and Ryan, watch out. Thank you guys for saying your final comments too. The final comments of the night. Thank you guys. I'm out of here. We'll catch you guys later. and have a good evening. Donnell is here. Good night, Brazil. Thank you, Donnell, for the last comment of the night. Evans family, good night, everybody. Thank you for the last comment of the night. Just pop those in there. I just saw them before. I was just seeing my good nights, final good nights. There we go. I think that's it. I think those final comments. No one has anything else to say. We're all good to go. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Thank you for support. I'm out of here. I got to say my good night. I got to be. Is there another comment in here? No. I think I'm good. I'm good. Evans family. Good night, everybody. Thank you. All right, that's it. 3, 2. Lance Ross. Thank you. Lance, say goodbye. The last comment of the night, Lance, from Australia, down under. How appropriate. Thank you very much for the last comment of the night. In 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and kittens. John Weir saying, give me some kittens. We got to get some kittens in. Have we got any kittens? Is there a kitten on the show? Can we say goodnight with a kitten? Where's the kitten? Can we say goodnight? A kitty. Gotta have a kitty. You can't go off the air without a kitty. Oh, Evans family. Bye. Saying goodbye. The last comment of the night from the Evans family. Thank you guys for being here and saying goodnight. Appreciate that. Everything is good. I think that's the last comment of the night. I don't think I have any more. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. John Weir, thank you. You're welcome, John Weir. No problem. Evans family. Bye. Yeah, they're good. They're getting the last comment in tonight. They want to get the last comment in. Thank you for being here, Evans family, and John, and Lance, and Donnell, and Jeff, and Sharon, and Rocky, and everybody. Guys, you're great. Love you guys. Okay, that's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half, a quarter, an eighth. Goodbye again. They're saying goodbye another time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we're good. We're good. We're out of here. Okay, that's it. We're gone. See you later. Bye.